All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the November Mount Carmel School Board meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call.
Mr. Valiant.
Here.
Mr. Beresosky.
Here.
Mr. Brecker.
Present.
Mr. Britt.
Here.
Mr. Gonzalo.
Here.
Mrs. James is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Here.
Mr. Reno.
Here.
Mr. Zach.
Here. This time, any announcements, Mr. Cheddar?
Yeah, just a few announcements from the superintendent desk. Mr. Reno, just a reminder for everyone that our upcoming Thanksgiving break is starting next Tuesday, the 21st, which is an Act 80 early dismissal for all students. Also Wednesday, November 22nd through Monday, November 23rd, will be off for Thanksgiving break. We will return to in-person instruction on Tuesday, November 28th. Just a reminder for our learning community that our December reorganization board meeting is going to be held Wednesday, December 6th. At 7 o'clock at the Northumberland County Career and Tech Center in Cole Township. Just a reminder, there are no virtual options for this meeting. It is in person only. At this time, I'd like to also thank Wise Markets for your generous donation of $2,000 worth of gift cards to our Tornado Buddy Bag program. This is a great time of year where obviously it's going to be very much in need in upcoming the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday. And as you can see pictured there, Kristen Blair from Wise Markets has been working with our district over the last few years, and we really appreciate all Kristen's work, as well as everything that Marcy Muriel and Deb Parkansky as our MCA admin assistant, and Mr. Dara pictured there, as well as Mr. Demansky. So again, great program. Thank goodness for Wise Markets. The donation is going to be much needed leading into the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday. I would also like to thank Bucknell University for again inviting our school district to Education Day at Bucknell, which was actually held yesterday. Our students and staff that actually participated in our summer Caucus camp got to enjoy a women's basketball game versus FDU. I know Bucknell women's team won, and from all accounts, our students had a great time. Part of the Education Day every year, there's a topic. In years past, it was leadership, it was social skills, leadership, nutrition. This year, we were talking about science and engineering and math and how language arts is involved in athletics and obviously in education. So again, thank you for Bucknell for thinking about us, and good job to our students who did a great job yesterday at Education Day at Bucknell. Finally, with a lot of sadness, we're saying goodbye to Mr. Jim Britt for service to our school board. Mr. Britt has served Mount Carmel area for 8 years. Mr. Britt has been such a tremendous asset to me in my superintendency for the last 3 or 4 years. He's always a person that's very level-headed, always has what's best for our students, our teachers, and our district in mind. And is someone who I was always able to call when I was having a rough day or talk something out with. So I'm really going to miss Mr. Jim Britt. Some big shoes to fill here in the future. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Reno, who's going to present Mr. Britt with a plaque of appreciation.
Well, Mr. Britt, thank you for your years of service. This is a plaque for your dedication, commitment to excellence in education in Mount Carmel Area School District. So I really appreciate getting to know you and your time you served.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else, any other board members want to say anything?
Be missed. Thank you. It has been an honor and privilege to serve this district and to work with all of you, my fellow board members, the administration, the staff, the students in the community. I remember when I interviewed for the opening on the board, I said that I wanted to help bring about positive change where needed and to be part of the solutions that we were going to face. And I only hope in your eyes I followed through on that.
Absolutely.
So thanks for letting me be part of this.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
And that is all I have at this time, Mr. Reno.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cheddar. This time we'd like to recognize the Student Merit Award winners for the month of October, the month of November. So elementary school student is Samuel Higgins, and Mr. Balliet is going to read that. So Samuel, is that you right there? Hi, Samuel. Go ahead, Mr. Balliet.
Thanks, everyone. Okay, so the Mount Carmel Board of Education, would like to honor, Samuel Higgins for the, November 23 Merit Award. And in the words of your, teacher, Mrs. Ditchy, she said, "It's my pleasure to nominate Sam Higgins, a fourth grade student, for this month's Merit Award. Sam is someone who stands out amongst his peers in many ways, but most importantly, because he's kind and a very caring child. He's always showing everyone around him the utmost respect. He's helpful to both his teachers and his peers, and there is never a time when Sam doesn't greet me with a morning smile and ask how my day is going. He truly has a big heart and would do anything for anyone. He also is an excellent student. He's hardworking and always striving to be successful. He not only participates in all class discussions and activities, but he shows leadership when he's involved. One of Sam's greatest talents is his art skills. He takes pride in his work and is very impressive for a 10-year-old student. He is a true pleasure to have in class and a teacher's dream. Or a teacher's dream would be to have a class full of students just like Sam. He is very much deserving of this award, and the fourth grade teachers are so proud to honor him. Outside of school, Sam's involved in multiple sports. He plays football for the Copemont Cougars, basketball for the Shamokin SYBL, baseball for the Copemont Wildcats, and has previously participated in soccer. Sam's a member of the Holy Angels Church in Copemont. He also enjoys drawing and having fun with his family and friends. Sam is the son of Dr. Michael and Tara Higgins. He resides in Copemont with his parents, his brothers Michael and Gabe, and sister Ariel. Congratulations, Sammy. Keep up the good work. So come on out here. You get a nice gold certificate there that you can frame in your room. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words to the board? Well, I'd like to say and acknowledge that no good student happens all on his own. And we want to congratulate and thank Sammy's parents for doing such a good job. And his sister. Thank you. Good job.
The award winner for high school is Hannah Benedict, and Mr. Gonzalo is going to read that.
Thank you, Mr. Reno. The School Board Merit Award winner for November is Senior Hannah Benedict, and she was nominated by Mrs. Niglio. She says, "I am nominating Hannah Benedict for the School Board Merit Award as I believe that she is an excellent student, athlete, and mentor in the Mount Carmel area school district and community, which makes her an exceptional candidate for this award. I have grown to know Hannah over the last 4 years since she has been a member of our cheerleading program at MCA, and have watched her selfless abilities are shown throughout all that she does. As an athlete, Hannah is a positive role model to all those around her. She is a dedicated individual who is constantly giving 110%. As her coach, I have watched Hannah, whether it be at a practice game, competition, continuously working on ways to improve her skills while encouraging her teammates to do the same. She is one to always push herself to perform to the best of her ability and has become a natural leader both on and off the playing field throughout the last 4 years. She shows up for herself, her team, her coaches, and never backs down to what is needed in order to be successful. She has proven to find success within our program not only due to her athletic abilities, but more importantly by the leadership skills that she shows. She constantly portrays a never give up attitude and will continue to push herself until she succeeds. Aside from athletics, I have observed Hannah in other aspects of life over the years that I have known her. You can find her involved in numerous activities, volunteering her time within our school district and community. She has participated in multiple organizations, is currently an officer for the senior class, and outside of school has been part of many volunteer efforts for those in need. She is a remarkable example for her peers, and I am extremely proud to coach and know her. I know that Hannah will be extremely successful in all of her future endeavors as she is just beginning to make a difference in this world. Hannah is the daughter of Scott and Melissa Benedict of Compmont. She is captain of both the varsity sideline and competitive cheer teams at Mount Carmel area. Hannah is a distinguished honor roll student and a student in the ACE program. Her interests include dancing, cheering, and spending time with her family. Her future plans are to attend a four-year college and then to attend medical school. And Hannah, if I may add on my own, it's been a pleasure and a joy watching your growth over the last 3 or 4 years on a sideline and in the school district on TV and everywhere else. You've been a credit to this district and a wonderful representative for Mount Carmel area. Hannah, congratulations. And you, unlike Sam, can say something.
I would like to thank Ms. Niglio for nominating me for this award, and I'd like to thank my parents for everything, because I wouldn't be able to do anything without them, and I am the way I am because of them, and yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I would be remiss if I didn't congratulate the parents as well. Nobody develops like she does without a parent background like you guys have given her. So thank you both.
Great job. We should clap for the parents too. Good job, Sam and Hannah. If you guys would like to stay for our exciting meeting, you're welcome to do that. But you're also welcome to leave if you'd like at this time. No one will feel bad about that. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Good job.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, this time, a motion is needed to approve the minutes of the October 19, 2023 regular school board meeting.
Motion.
Mr. Britt, first motion, second. Second, Mr. Muldowney on the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, this time we have a PTA representative report, Ms. Elizabeth Sechrist.
Yep. So I am very glad to report that we're off to a good start this school year. We have seen increased participation on both student, parent and teacher staff level. We're definitely headed in the right direction as far as membership goes, bouncing back from the COVID era. We just held our first successful book fair since COVID. Great student and the family night that we had great participation from the community as well. We had a very successful popcorn fundraiser. And FYI, that's going to be distributed next Monday. So if anybody's looking for their popcorn, that'll be handed out then. With the proceeds of the book fair, we are looking to do a book bingo in February where instead of winning prizes, you'll win books or doing playing bingo. So we hope to have some other great things to get the student body excited about reading, like using book fair as kind of a book bingo as a springboard for our readathon and the Read Across America, which are going to coincide with each other this year. So our next meeting is the Tuesday following Thanksgiving. So anybody is welcome to come and get involved. Thank you. And I also want to give a shout out to Ms. Stefanowski for her support. She's really been a great asset to the PTA this year. So, thank you.
Thank you for all your work on that. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. Are there any guests desiring to speak to the listed agenda items? If so, state your name and address. Anyone online, Mr. Tresker?
There are no online comments.
All right. All right, administrative reports, Mr. Cheddar, Superintendent.
Nothing additional at this time, Mr. Reno.
All right, principals reports.
Right, John and I are gonna do a shared report for the high school. So first, marking peer reports, we're also MIS paper copies were given upon request. We had our Compass Camp students along with Mr. Tanny and Mr. Yarch go to Bucknell. Mr. Terry alluded to that earlier, for their annual education day, and our annual Veterans Day program was awesome here at the high school. The elementary had their program, but ours was on this Monday. We'd like to thank Mrs. Shower for coordinating, and also to Mrs. Stankiewicz, who had a new initiative this year in creating our field of flags. If you've seen it, it was pretty amazing out in front of the high school, and she raised some money for veterans. So thanks to her. And before I pass it off to John, I just want to say thanks. Mary's here, so thanks to her and all the cafeteria staff. Thanksgiving meal was flawless today at the high school. So thank you. And it was very delicious. So thank you.
Our first GBR day will be held at the high school on Monday, November 20th, which is hosted by our Student Motivation PLC group. Second marking period progress reports will be posted on SAS on Friday, December 8th. And finally, we would like to thank Colleen Kane, Dominic McGinley, Mike Elgin, and Kurt Everett for all their hard work throughout the year. Thank you.
Thank you. Elementary report?
Good evening, everyone. Our faculty, staff, and students had a great time at our Halloween parade on Thursday, October 26th, as well as MCA's first annual trunk or treat. Like John said, second marking period progress reports will be posted on SIS and sent home at the elementary school on December 8th. School picture makeups and retakes and Santa pictures are on Monday, December 4th. Order forms will be sent home with students. Odyssey of the Mind team is selling tornado blankets. They are posted on the elementary Facebook page. I'd like to thank Mrs. Katie Francis and Miss Miranda Moyer for putting together our Veterans Day program to honor our veterans. The students also did an awesome job. There were approximately 40 veterans who attended, and they received stars from old American flags. And I would also like to extend a thank you to our cafeteria staff for their hard work every day, and especially on Thanksgiving meal day. That's all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Stefanowski. Special Education Director's report, is that missing?
Okay, good evening. I just wanted to highlight, obviously our Thanksgiving holiday is coming up. So every year our life skills and autistic support classrooms participate in doing their own Thanksgiving feast. So the high school did theirs this past week with the speech therapists and their teachers, and this helps them with taking their therapy lessons and putting them towards real life abilities and putting them in real life situations. So things like their communication skills, listening skills, social skills, critical thinking skills. So it just helps them transfer those things that they're learning in therapy, transferring into a real life situation. So okay, so this past week we had high school doing theirs, and then this Monday coming up, elementary is going to be doing that as well. So thank you to everyone that helps with that every year.
Thank you, Ms. Edmondson. Maintenance report, Mr. Brosh.
Good evening. With the football season over and the cold weather setting in, we began winterizing the stadium complex. This involves draining all water lines, the removal of the backflow preventers, and putting antifreeze in all the toilets and sink traps to prevent freezing and cracking. The water heaters throughout the facility also get drained down. The stadium and sports complex located at the high school will be closed for the season after Friday, 11/17/23. Digital lunch menu displays have been installed throughout the high school building and will also be installed throughout the elementary building. The gym floor coating process will begin on Tuesday, 11/21 and be completed 11/22. The gym will be back open for use on 11/25 after a fresh recoat. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Brosh. Athletic Director's report, Ms. Niglio.
Good evening, everyone. Fall sports have officially ended. We would like to thank all of our coaches, student athletes, and especially our event workers for making it a great season. Winter sports will begin their seasons tomorrow. Best of luck to all of our coaches and student athletes. And lastly, we would just like to thank our maintenance staff for getting all of our facilities ready for the upcoming winter sports season.
All right, thank you, Ms. Niglio. All right, moving on to athletic items. Motion is needed to approve athletic items 1 through 6 as listed.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Britt.
Second.
Second, Mr. Gonzalo. On the question? Roll call vote?
Mr. Valiant,
Yes.
Mr. Beresowski,
Yes.
Mr. Becker.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalo, yes. Ms.
Yes.
James is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yes.
Motion done.
All right, motion is needed to approve financial items 1 through 4 as listed. Motion, Mr. Britt. Second, Mr. Zach. On the question? Roll call vote?
Mr. Elliott,
Yes.
Mr. Beresowski,
Yes.
Mr. Becker,
Yes.
Ms. Britt votes.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalo,
Yes.
Mrs. James is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yes.
All right, as far as committee reports, any report from the Mount Carmel Area Education Foundation?
Mr. Reno, the foundation is meeting this evening at the conclusion of our meeting, and our next meeting will be coming up in January thereafter. And then just a reminder for our community to check out the Mount Carmel Area Education Foundation website for many of our fundraisers that are currently going on. And also a reminder that our next tornado brick project order will be made on May 1st, 2024. And if anybody needs some more information about the brick order, please contact the athletic office, myself here in the district office, or Mr. Gonzalo.
Thank you. All right, new business. Motion is needed to approve new business items 1 through 6 as listed.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Britt. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Beresowski on the question. Roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Beresowski.
Yes.
Mr. Becker.
Yes.
Mr. Britt.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
Mrs. James is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yeah.
Motion passes.
All right, moving on to personnel. Motion is needed to approve personnel items 1 through 7 as listed.
Motion.
Mr. Britt, motion second.
Second.
Mr. Valiant on the question. Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Beresowski.
Yes.
Mr. Becker.
Yes.
Mr. Britt.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
Mrs. James is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, at this time, are there any public comments or questions? Anyone online, Mr. Trapskirt?
There are no online comments.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second. Second, Mr. Muldowney. All in favor? All right, we'll adjourn. Next meeting is December 6th at NCTC.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good luck. Hopefully you're back.
Maybe a couple of years, yeah.
Yes.